You're watching South Asia Newsline, and here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Wednesday, the 30th of August. Rahul Gandhi says China has taken away India's land. BJP calls remark absurd. Pakistan ex-PM Imran Khan's jail custody extended for 14 days in Cipher case. An Indian chess wizard, Praggnanandhaa, returns to rousing welcome in Chennai. Now for all the details. A day after China issued a new map depicting the Indian regions of Arunachal Pradesh and Ladakh as Chinese territory, opposition lawmaker Rahul Gandhi has called it a serious issue and demanded clarification by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on China's activities along the Indian border. He reiterated that China intruded upon the Indian land and alleged the PM's assertion on Chinese transgression was a lie. The ruling BJP in response said that Rahul Gandhi has trust in China but not in India's foreign ministry.
मैं तो सालों से कह रहा हूं कि जो प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा है, और मैं लद्दाख से आया हूं भी, तो जो प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा है कि लद्दाख में 1 इंच जमीन नहीं गई है, ये सरासर झूठ है। पूरा लद्दाख जानता है कि चाइना ने हमारी जमीन हड़प ली है। तो ये मैप की बात तो बड़ी गंभीर है, मगर इन्होंने जमीन तो ले ली है, तो उसके बारे में भी प्रधानमंत्री को कुछ कहना चाहिए।
नहीं, मुझे लगता है राहुल गांधी को ये समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि ये चीन ने जो किया है, मैप जो जारी किया है, उसके खंडन ऑलरेडी हमारा एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स मंत्रालय ने किया है। दिस इज नंबर 1। नंबर 2, जो कुछ भी हुआ है, अगर हमारा लैंड चीन ने कुछ एनक्रोच किया है तो ये जवाहरलाल नेहरू जी के कालखंड में हुआ है जी। इनको इतिहास पता नहीं है, तो इसलिए ऐसे बोलते ही रहते हैं।
And India's foreign ministry on Tuesday said it has launched a strong protest through diplomatic channels against the Chinese standard map. In a statement, foreign ministry spokesperson said such claims have no basis and it will only complicate the resolution of the boundary question. The provocation by Beijing comes a week ahead of the Chinese President Xi Jinping's visit to New Delhi for the G20 summit. The relation between the two Asian giants have turned sour since a border clash in 2020. India has maintained relations cannot be normal until China starts adhering to past agreements. And heavy rains have swelled the Brahmaputra river in India's Assam state and led the inundation of nearby floodplains. Locals said they have been facing the wrath of rains as water has barged into their homes, bringing life to a standstill. They lamented that they are struggling for basic amenities like food and drinking water. The incessant rains, especially from Sunday, have caused a lot of inconvenience.
लोगों को तो खाने का पानी को तकलीफ होता है, फिर रहने का जगह भी नहीं है। अभी रास्ता में रह रहा है लोग, बहुत तकलीफ हो रहा है।
Heavy monsoon rains are a yearly occurrence in Assam, resulting in flooding and landslides which force residents to flee their homes, often leaving behind their belongings. And a Pakistani court on Wednesday extended the jail custody of former PM Imran Khan for 14 days to investigate him on charges of leaking state secrets, his lawyer said. The special court held the proceedings at Attock jail, where Khan began a 3-year prison sentence in August for corruption after being found guilty of unlawfully selling state gifts. A court suspended that sentence on Tuesday, but he was barred from leaving the jail as he was still under remand in the official secrets case. Khan has denied any wrongdoing and said the accusations against him are politically motivated. Khan supporters believe the courts are being used to keep him out of a national election that is due later this year but could be delayed till early 2024. And crumbling infrastructure in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir has continued to afflict lives of the locals in the region. Our report. The poor condition of roads and absence of proper education and healthcare facilities have continued to make life miserable for residents of Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Locals say the authorities do not pay any heed to their request and accuse that it is part of Islamabad's agenda to keep the illegally occupied region underdeveloped. They say their patience has given way after no hospitals, schools and basic facilities are in sight to be developed in near future.
एक ऐसा आलम है कि यहाँ पर कोई गवर्नमेंट नाम की चीज़ नहीं है। एक वज़ीर-ए-आज़म साहब बैठे हुए हैं, उनको टस से मस नहीं है, वो अपने ज़ाती काम किए जा रहे हैं, वो यहाँ से प्रोजेक्ट शिफ्ट किए जा रहे हैं, लेकिन मुजफ्फराबाद को तवज्जो नहीं दी जा रही। अच्छा, पूरे आज़ाद कश्मीर को तवज्जो नहीं दे रहे ये लोग। पीने का साफ़ पानी मुहैया नहीं है, अवाम बीमारियों में मुब्तला है, कोई चेक एंड बैलेंस नहीं हो रहा।
People of Pakistan-administered Kashmir have been waiting for years now for a better administration that can work for their development. However, corruption and ignorance in the system has become a major challenge for the growth of the region, leaving its future in dark. And the World Health Organization in its latest report has issued a clear warning about the situation of women in Afghanistan, as every day around 24 mothers lose their lives due to preventable maternal causes. The report underscores the grave risk to millions of lives due to food insecurity and malnutrition, amplified by infectious diseases, ongoing outbreaks and a harsh drought. It reveals a shocking increase in the demand for humanitarian assistance, soaring to 28.8 million people in 2023 from 18.4 million before the Taliban assumed power in 2021. Since seizing control, the Taliban has issued several orders barring many Afghan female NGO and UN employees from being able to work, which aid agencies have warned would severely hamper delivery in the conservative nation. And moving on, in order to attract tourism, authorities in Nepal's Bhaktapur have introduced water cycling in the famous Na Pukhu pond built in the 18th century. People who experienced pedaling over the water surface expressed their happiness that the dirty and smelly pond until a few years ago has now become clean. The local body has made it mandatory to wear life jacket and has hired a professional diver for the safety of the people.
फर्स्ट टाइम हो यहाँ यसरी अहिलेसम्म नि मेरो लाइफमै फर्स्ट टाइम हो यसरी लाइफ साइक्लिङ गरेको पोखराहरूमा देखेको त्यो बोर्डहरूमा अनिपछि मैले हालसालै मिडियामा देखेको भएर अनिपछि आज मेरो जन्मदिन पनि स्पेशल परेको भएर त्यही भएर अनि एकचोटि एक्सपिरियन्स गरौँ भनेर मात्र यहाँसम्म आउँदा
औषधमा हामीले यहाँ परिकल्पना गरेको 50 जोडी हो हामीले औषध चाहिँ र अहिले लगभग हामीले चाहिँ दिउँसो हराङराङै धेरै मान्छे आउनुहुन्छ र धेरै मान्छेहरू फिर्ती पनि हुनुहुन्छ अनि लगभग 100 जोडीको हाराहारीमा 75 देखि 100 जोडीको हाराहारीमा हुन्छ दैनिक.
Well, earlier, Na Pukhu was a stop for locals returning from their farming activities to wash themselves, their livestock and their tools. This new recreational activity has further made the pond popular. And our Praggnanandhaa, the young Indian chess prodigy who had a dream run in the recently held World Chess Championship, arrived back home in Chennai to a rousing welcome. Take a look. Celebrations erupted in India's Chennai city on Wednesday as Indian chess grandmaster R. Praggnanandhaa returned back home after a successful World Cup campaign last week. The young chess prodigy was presented with shawls and bouquet by fans and officials of Tamil Nadu Sports Department who were present at the airport since morning to welcome him.
Yeah, I feel really happy to see many people like this recognizing, and this is just a very good feeling. I think this is what every sportsman dream of, and I'm very happy to get that. And I think this is a moment it shows chess is growing, and I'm very happy to see that.
Yeah, it's amazing. I've witnessed something like this when, 10 years back, when Vishanan sir had won World Championship match. We had a fantastic welcome. We went to airport actually to this. We were one of them, and it's amazing to see that Prag is getting the same love and from all the people, from the school management, the government, and all the people around here. It's just fantastic.
Despite losing to world number 1 Magnus Carlsen in the final, R. Praggnanandhaa had an excellent tournament where he defeated world number 2 Hikaru Nakamura and number 3 Fabiano Caruana. His performance has ensured his place in the 2024 Candidates Tournament, which will determine the challenger for World Chess Championship. Well, that's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.